Okay, this is What Child Is This from the Frank J. Hackinson, the FJH Music Company. A lot of their books, their covers look like this, especially for the Christmas versions. This isn't the exact book that this version comes from, but this is an intermediate level Christmas piece, and the arrangement I think is pretty good. So I'll play it once, and then we'll talk about the details. Okay, now if you're one of my students, I'm just going to go over this quickly, just a couple of the details, because the song isn't that difficult. When we start off, it's left hand is starting, here's middle C, you should be above middle C with your left hand because it's treble clef, treble clef. So hopefully you've made that observation. Also, B is flat, okay, so don't forget your B flats. Your right hand starting up on A, and you're just basically walking up from A to D, to E, to F, to G, to C, and then you're moving up to B flat and F on this interval, like that, and then G and D here on the left. And you should try to decrease your volume at that point. And now you're moving an octave lower to right, and the left hand's playing, dropping down to B flat. Now D and G, B flat there. Trying to get quieter on that. Now the melody starts here. Right hand's on a chord position of a D minor, and we're playing. Notice that the 16th notes aren't really that fast here, because at the beginning of this song we had a metronome marking of 52 for the dotted quarters, and we're in 6/8 time. So a dotted quarter is actually worth 3 beats at that metronome marking. The metronome marking is, let's drop this down to 52. Let's see here. It's about there. So 1, 2, 3. Now that's actually really slow. I mean, that would be like So that technically, you're thinking, oh, for that click, that should be one beat. It's not. That's for one of these. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and like that. So don't actually do your beats based on thinking that one click at 52 is for each note that you see on the page. Remember, that's for the dotted quarter. So a good way to actually gauge that is look at measure 3 of the first page. So there's a click, there's a click. So you should be able to squeeze in 3 beats per click. So like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Now in my recording, I play it a little bit slower. Maybe because I'm just boring. I don't know. Let's jump back to the second page. We just did this. So you'll notice that we have eighth notes with 16ths. But the 16ths are basically like eighth notes, and the eighth notes are like quarter notes. So watch your pedaling here. There's a lot of pedaling. Watch. Pedal, 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 pedal. So every change, even at the end there, to get rid of everything that came before. Now at the bottom of page 2, measure 25, it says both hands an octave higher. So make sure that you move your left hand up. You're not playing down here, that you're up here to get that correct. Now this is just repeating, so we'll move on to page 3. I'm going to jump to the top of page 3. Let's see here, did the ABA drop off? Yeah, it already dropped off. So here. And we're dropping down to D in the bass, and we're going to just be playing D minors broken all the way up. So the way to practice this, if you're having issues with broken arpeggios, just hit the solid versions and then play it broken. Pretty simple. Moving on to measure 33. Try to slow down here a little bit. Hold your fermata, and then continue. Don't forget that C sharp on the second measure, 4th bar down, 3rd page, because it's still sharp, same measure. And then we finish off with repeating at mezzo piano. We can get a little bit louder here if you want. Now molto ritardando with a diminuendo. So arpeggiated chord there, move up an octave higher, so not this D, but the higher D and the low D. Barely hit it, try to do piano. Okay, hopefully you get in those dynamics. If you're one of my students, if you don't and you watch the video, I will be mad at you. But anyway, good luck. That was What Child Is This?